defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade, sneaks, and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name. You can see my vision why I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop some.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Damn.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7.
I was inviting him to run earlier. Probably should have punched my line though.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
They'll run here with Brown. And this will be a Giants first down.
Don't tell me he's running too far.
Gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Hawk 70. Take go.
Back to throw. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 more
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
On the ground, it's Brown. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolf.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Bayshore Tootin. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go. Rocco 80.
on third down. They'll set up to throw. That's
Let's go!
intercepted. He's
Let's
inside
go! Let's go!
the 30. You get the ball to start the game thinking
Let's
you'll
go!
score offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself
fuck, I
up and
missed.
realize this game is far
It's
from
lagging,
over.
bro.
We now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
No, I think I'm missing this.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbor.
Man, we saw it too, bro.
And he's going to be out
We
of
just
bounds
reacted
just
slightly
beyond
late.
Midfield.
It's a gain of 27.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Panther 60, Panther 60.
A carry here for Brown.
You gotta be kidding me.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35.
All right.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 14-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Dragon 60. 19, Tiger, 19.
He'll drop to throw.
We're on that!
Johnny Newton on the tackle. An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the New Jersey native who played his college.
I should just
ball
cut all the way
Rutgers,
outside, dude.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Oh my gosh, it was so free.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
That shit was so free.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll get rid of it, and completed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Complete to Jamison Williams. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Giants' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds. It's just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for.
Bro, I double teamed him. I literally double teamed him, and they don't double team.
The open man. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Commanders move out in front, 13-3. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And
Hey, you know, I would have landed that bitch, though.
25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
In 2nd and 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
But
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hawks 70, Hawks.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Third and 6.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field.
there's no fucking way he catches that. I don't user it because I'm like, surely that's not a catch.
3rd down, Those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you
That's
tend to
crazy.
find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now Brown. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Ready, break. Shut up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
Oh my gosh.
First down's gonna be incomplete.
Come on, TJ.
Haven't even reached halftime yet.
Come
We
on,
see this
TJ.
quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Got it. Ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, check that, streets. Hiking 18.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. They'll spot this at their own 48.
Wow.
Meaning this is a
Bangs it.
62-yard attempt.
Bangs it, bro.
What a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike.
Just
But listen,
bangs
he's got a
it,
big
bro.
leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
On 1st down, Daniels. He connects with St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss at 2. Now you find yourself on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll stay on the ground and
Bro, this is crazy, dude.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped them behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but
Even if I try to double team them, they're not going to double. I should have tried it again.
Boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
I should have just tried it again.
This brought in out past the 20.
Oh my god.
Be brought down after a
That's crazy, though.
and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw out of the gun, and this one is caught by Pierce. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Alec Pierce. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
Oh my gosh, please fumble that, dude.
Giants first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
To the ground, a 1st down run.
Good hit, boy.
Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Taken in.
This dude 30 is everywhere, dude.
3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
3rd down. They need 5.
60 Eagles.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh,
Jeez.
hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
On the shake. Tag. Lightning 18. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Going left side.
I mean, I really should have hit Buddy, but
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On the jump.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get it. 7. Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. This one complete right side. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
I'm on some rap
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll be hauled down at a
Maybe.
35-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down.
Here we go, here we
First and 10
go.
at the 35-yard
Panther
line.
60, Panther 6, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick slash taken in by Amon-Ra. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
15 more yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Let's go now. 60.
They'll throw with Daniels. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Commanders. That touchdown number 19 on the year.
30 seconds for him to score. That could have been picked off, dude.
On the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete.
I'm surprised he dropped
No
that.
way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
$15 seconds. He's probably gonna try to set up for a field goal if he can.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And it frees the
And
other
he's
guy
gonna
up,
be
bro.
taken down as time runs out. on
And then you
this
double team,
first
free up
half
one of his
of play.
linebackers who are fucking just ball hawks. Or run stuffers, whatever you want to call it. Or, like, you don't double team him, and then he just gets a block shed.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Bronco 80.
A run. It's Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80. Go.
On play action, Daniels forced out wide. Now he takes off. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 11.
Cougar 19.
And the Commanders.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the pistol, it's Pacheco. This defense-
Am I gonna hit the outside, bro?
They
Gone.
get him down behind the line.
Gone.
It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
19 Tiger. 19. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Washington. Loop now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 27. Giants.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the set. Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down
Should be intentional
In
grounding
the
for real.
backfield, in the area of holding. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Bro, Byron Young is going crazy.
These are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits.
Byron Young is going crazy.
Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Can we do something like this? I don't know.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get
Literally
back
nothing we
line
can do
of
on the
scrimmage
ground, bro.
at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for Washington. 52 yards.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Throwing is Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving.
That was a stupid ass throw, I ain't gonna lie.
Second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is
There's like
coming.
literally no way, right?
That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Pacheco will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get
I literally told myself what to do, and I still like just didn't do it,
And
bro.
he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he'll be hustled out
Right.
just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The name of the game in the league is to score points. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can run it, you can throw it, you can do it in big chunks, you can do it in sustained drives. There's a lot of ways to operate as an offense, but right now, if they don't find a way to start scoring some points, there's just not a lot of paths to victory in the NFL. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try.
Man,
Now
fuck.
runs up 4th and short.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Huh.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on 4th down.
That wasn't even where I was going either, so I'm fine with that.
Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
79. Go. Come on.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Dude's close. I'm actually surprised he's running
So
that.
after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to
He
the
just,
outside.
wow. I mean, he got far as fuck.
He'll be out of bounds.
He was just trying to get closer.
Short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in.
That was a ballsy throw, I'm not gonna lie.
New York.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise.
That was a
here,
ballsy
Mike.
throw,
They're down
man.
big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Nice.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
So you take
Exactly the look that we
defense
wanted,
and you understand
not really the
that opposing
animations that we
team just
wanted,
gave
but
up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your
You still
head,
expect
you're
that to be
saying,
open,
they're gonna
though.
Take a shot, probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up the 40 with that one. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Cougar 19.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Working free downfield. It is Williams. Still going. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Commanders. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders are going to extend their lead.
Commanders 41, Giants 13.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now, faking the give, on the run to the right. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
60.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
On the pickup in 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Get it. Hawk 70.
One of the
Hawk
tight
70.
ends in motion right.
Go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. This one complete right side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's Pacheco. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Washington. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the... yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. 70 timber.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw across his body is complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And They've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield.
Okay.
Big completion. And he will
I mean,
score.
breaking 2 tackles though.
Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough,
Breaking
but at
2
least they
tackles,
find the end
though.
zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
I get 1,
Chalk this one
right?
up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight.
Good read on him.
Enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here's Mims.
Marvin Mims on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He's fighting to get back
We
to
need
the
to
line of
play
scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss.
Some bliss
of a
on the
yard.
left safety,
Well,
and
they're
then
trying
you
to
get a
get
1
the run
safety.
game
Oh, I
started
was
here
wrong.
early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready, ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up.
It's
second and
incredibly
long.
hard to
Second
run on
down
him, bro.
And 12.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
Okay, ready. Ready, ready.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Check,
Williams
check,
in motion.
check. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniel.
We had him, but he got the press.
And he goes down.
We had him, but he got the press. I think it would have been better if we would have done another play.
And that will bring up 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. The punt for the 2nd time,
Way too
looking to
far.
pin the opponent back deep. That one one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield.
Cool.
That's Neighbors.
Let's do this.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it ball's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Moving to his right.
He had him wide open.
Downfield, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws,
but that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On play action, Daniels. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
A give here to Pacheco. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. First down, Washington.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
A gain of 13 yards.
Ready?
First down,
Cougar 19.
Washington.
Throwing now, Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's into the
I had to finish that. I had to finish that run. Oh my God.
What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so
Oh my
often here today.
God.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Oh my.
To kick off.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Come on, set.
On the ground, it's Brown. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Go. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Okay, ready? Ready? Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw. Working across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
3rd down.
Ready? Panther 60. Viking 18.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4th down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores, you cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He is met and
Literally such a bad play.
a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Here we go, set. Take off.
They'll run right side with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
I should have just trusted my tight end. But I saw him had him beat.
Third down throw, and even though the coverage
I saw
was
that he
tight,
had him beat,
he
so I
still
was like,
tried to
oh.
fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Victory formation here as he's down to an inch. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of
I gotta look at that run again.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.
Corbin is a dog, bro.